मनोबुद्ध्यहङ्कार चित्तानि नाहं न च श्रोत्रजिह्वे न च घ्राणनेत्रे न च व्योमभूमिर्न तेजो न वायु चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं न च प्राणसंज्ञो न वै पञ्चवायु न वा सप्तधातु न वा पञ्चकोश न वाक्पाणिपादं न चोपस्थपायु चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं न मे द्वेषरागो न मे लोभमोहो मदोर्नैव मे नैव मात्सर्यभावः न धर्मो न चार्थो न कामो न मोक्षः चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं न पुण्यं न पापं न सौख्यं न दुःखं न मन्त्रो न तीर्थं न वेदा न यज्ञः अहं भोजनं नैव भोज्यं न भोक्ता चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं न मृत्युर्न शङ्का न मे जातिभेदः पिता नैव मे नैव माता न जन्म न बन्धुर्न मित्रं गुरुर्नैव शिष्यः चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं च सङ्गतं नैव मुक्तिर्न मेयात् चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं 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 शिवोऽहम्
सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तमाविद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति। We will chant from 36 to 40. का प्रीतिः स्याज्जनार्दन पापमेवाश्रयेदस्मान् हत्वैतानाततायिनः तस्मान्नार्हा वयं हन्तुम् आर्तराष्ट्रान् स्वबान्धवान् स्वजनं हि कथं हत्वा सुखिनः स्याम माधव यद्यप्येतेन पश्यन्ति लोभोपहत चेतसः कुलक्षयं मित्रदोहे च कथमस्माभिः पापादस्मान् कुलक्षयकृतं दोषं प्रपश्यद्भिर्जनार्दन कुलक्षये प्रणश्यन्ति कुलधर्माः सनातनाः धर्मे नष्टे कुलं कृत्स्नम् अधर्मोऽभिभवत्युत What questions do you have? Verse 36. Did we do verse 36? Okay. निहत्य धातराष्ट्रान्नः
का प्रीतिः स्याज्जनार्दन पापमेवाश्रयेदस्मान् हत्वैतानाततायिनः निहत्य धार्तराष्ट्रान्नः का प्रीतिः स्याज्जनार्दन पापमेवाश्रयेदस्मान् हत्वैतानाततायिनः.
What? Nihatya Dhatarashtraam. Huh? What pleasure is there in slaying the sons of Dhritarashtra, O Janardana, the protector? Sin alone will occur to us by killing these desperados. Desperados. Atatainaha. Atatainaha. Atanki. What is an Atanki? Who is an Atanki? Who is an Atanki?
Who makes the show of things?
Atanki is a terrorist.
Terrorist.
Atatainaha is a terrorist. These terrorists, these seasoned criminals. See, look at him. He's saying, what is the pleasure in killing these sons of Dhritarashtra? O protector, sin will occur. Papam you'll get. You'll get pap by killing whom? By killing terrorists, he said. What do you think? Who is a terrorist?
The opposite people, na?
Definition of a terrorist?
Definition of a terrorist.
Who is a terrorist? What does a terrorist do?
He wants to terrorize, matlab scare everybody, no? Or
So
kill them.
what did the Pulwama attack terrorists do? Kill.
Yeah, to kill.
Kill whom? Kill innocent people. Right? So Atatainaha is a criminal who for his self-centered ideology or reason will mercilessly kill another human being or anybody without any hesitation. He views a terrorist is a person who views other people lower than him and has no objection in just murdering them. That's an Atatainaha. What is Arjuna saying? What happens if you kill an Atatainaha? Atatai?
He'll get sin.
Who said sin?
He'll
Is
be,
that
he
true?
will.
Is that true?
No. The police and all, they want to, in fact, catch the terrorists, no?
Yes. You kill a terrorist, you get papam. Or you get punyam.
You'll get punyam.
Punyam. Oh, protector, Janardana, you are a protector. How are you asking me to kill terrorists? An aggressor. See, even in the text, it is given Manu, our progenitor, the main person, Manu, from where all the human beings have come. He says an attacking Atatai must be killed without hesitation. He says, no sin occurs to a slayer of an Atatai. Manu is highly respected and Arjuna, the Kuru, entire Kuru dynasty, it's called Manusmriti. They follow that. In Manusmriti, it is said, kill a terrorist. You will acquire no sin. Instead, you will acquire punya. Vasishta defines an atatai in his smritis. He says, who is an atatai? Is a person who sets fire to a house. Not by accident, by intention. He administers poison. Attempts to attack with a weapon in hand, a gun or a machete. Robbing of wealth. He robs your wealth. What Hitler did to the Jews is an atatai. Hitler is an atatai. Dispossessing a rightful owner of his land and abducting a woman. Now, you see, all these 5 things Duryodhana has done. Vasishta says, one of these things a person does, right? You must kill him. And in a sense, even if you kill him, no problem. All 5 things Duryodhana has done. You know, Duryodhana, such people like Duryodhana, one must give a shoot at sight order, you know.
He's a heavy terrorist.
He is a heavy terrorist. He derobed a princess. He knew he cheated. He tried to set them on fire with Kunti inside. He tried to poison Bhima. He did everything and more. He's a pakka terrorist. He's a pakka criminal.
So he should not be spared.
Shoot at sight. If you see Duryodhana, just kill him. You'll get punya. You have a gun and you see a Duryodhana, just kill him. Shoot at sight. But look at Arjuna. What is he saying? So if I kill an atatai, he himself is saying he's an atatai. Krishna didn't say that. He himself is saying he's atatai, and he himself is saying don't kill. If I kill him, I get papa. That means if you kill an atatai, you get papa. That means you kill a innocent person, you get punya, isn't it? According to his logic.
It goes reverse.
Isn't it? It goes reverse. You must understand, when you are emotionally under the control of the mind, whatever you speak, it's all nonsense. But it will seem logical to you. See, in our Shastras, again, there is no other extreme. See, that's the thing. There's no one rule. There are no 10 commandments that one must follow for everybody. There was a sadhu who was walking down like a small kind of a river and a ledge. There was a ledge there. And then he saw that there was a scorpion which was drowning. So he immediately goes and tries to pick up the scorpion and tries to put it on the ledge. And the scorpion stings him. And he loses his fingers, and then the scorpion falls off. Again he goes, tries to put it stings again. Again it falls. Third time, he takes it puts it in a safe place. And this is what an onlooker is looking, is observing all this. And then onlooker comes after the whole episode, he saves the scorpion. Onlooker comes and tells the sadhu, what are you doing? First time it stung you, I understand. Again you did it on second time. Don't you understand? Like, you get stung. It's poisonous, right? The sadhu is saying, even a lowliest creature like a scorpion, when it's dying, doesn't lose its swabhava,
Nature.
its nature, doesn't lose. It sticks to its nature. A sadhu like me, who's supposed to serve and sacrifice, how can you ask me to lose my nature? So, even if somebody is doing wrong, you do good. One aspect. Here, somebody is doing wrong, kill him. So you must understand the context and apply it. I cannot tell you, do this, do that. Nobody can tell you. Both examples are valid. To whom it's valid is the question. There were two disciples of Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. So one of the disciples was passing and coming to that Belur Math by crossing that river. And he was very well built, big, strong. And while he was in that boat crossing that river to go to Belur Math, some people, the villagers there inside, couple of people, were talking ill about Paramahamsa. And then this man, forget his name, got very angry. And then he said, what nonsense, how can you talk ill about my guru, how much he has done? And he started vigorously shaking that boat. I'm going to kill you all, How dare you insult? And then they all kept quiet, and then the boatman carried them. And he went to Belur Math and he talked to Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, saying that this is what happened. And Ramakrishna Paramahamsa immediately got very angry. He said, how can you lose your temper like that? Like, what are you doing? And have you thought about the boatman? He didn't. He never thought, he never did anything. And you put him in danger? There was another guru in the sense, other disciple, very soft-spoken person, very mild and generous. A true story. And then he was traveling to that boat, and again villagers, maybe same villagers, I think, again talking ill about Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. And then this man was like, people are ignorant, they don't know about my guru. And I have no right to disturb them. Let them speak, it's okay. And then he went to Belur Math and then he spoke about this incident to Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. Again, Ramakrishna Paramahamsa got agitated. He says, what nonsense? You can't even defend your own guru? How can you let them speak? True story. Same incident. Two different people, two different suggestions, solutions for that particular personality. There are no do's and don'ts in religion. That is why people who give you do's and don'ts, just run away. because it's very specific. And if it's also, when a guru gives a very specific advice, you will misunderstand. मेरे को ऐसे बोला, उसको ऐसे बोला. ये तो duplicit nature है. नहीं, ये duplicit nature नहीं. Verse 37.
तस्मान्नार्हावयं हन्तुम् आर्तराष्ट्रान् स्वबान्धवान् स्वजनं हि कथं हत्वा सुखिनः स्याम माधव तस्मान्नार्हावयं हन्तुम् आर्तराष्ट्रान् स्वबान्धवान् स्वजनं हि कथं हत्वा सुखिनः स्याम माधव.
Therefore, tasmat. Tasmat means therefore. Therefore means, therefore comes only when you give logic and reason, and then you conclude, therefore. So he has given his logic and reason, and he's concluding, therefore, it does not behove of us to kill the sons of Dhritarashtra, our relatives. For how can we be happy by killing our own kinsmen? Oh Madhava. See, it says Swajanam. See, these people are, how can we kill our own Swajanam, relatives? Our kinsmen. Not relatives, our kinsmen. Our own people, Swajanam. The problem is, they are not Sujan. Swajan hai, but Sujan nahi hai. Right? That is not understanding. It's dharma versus adharmic war. They are Swajanam, but correct. But they are not Sujan. Duryodhana and the entire Kauravas are Atatayinis, almost like. Except for one of the brother. Of all these things, you must understand the most important thing is Bhagavan Krishna's behavior. What is his behavior?
He's not talking much, no?
Not talking much. Not
He's
talking.
not talking only.
Not talking, not a word from him. Krishna knows, Are, you are saying Atatai. And then Manu says this, Vasishtha says this, Duryodhana fits every bill, fits the bill. He doesn't answer. He doesn't correct. You understand? We want to correct immediately. People, chance मिल गया ना, मैं भी अभी उसको बोलूंगा, मैं भी उसको बोलूंगी. We are waiting for the chance to correct people. We are waiting for the chance to give our philosophy. See, more than helping others, we want our own Dindora, Dindora Pitna, That's what gives us pleasure than helping. That's why I remember in almost every big group discussion that we used to have with Swamiji, we used to present the answers that we have discussed in the small group without Swamiji to Swamiji. Every answer that we used to give, Swamiji used to chide us. Every answer. In the sense, what we used to do, small group discussion, we used to discuss and write a group answer. There'll be some guests, there'll be some students, guest question is there, students question is there. We used to write a group answer, and the monitor used to present the group question and the group answer in the big group discussion in the presence of Swamiji. And Swamiji used to see if the group answer is self-sufficient, he would not give any answer. If it's not, he would give. Every answer. He used to say, you guys have no charitable disposition. And we are, scratching our head like, we gave a correct answer, no? It's not a wrong answer. It's the wrong presentation of answer. What is the guest asking and what are you answering? You have no charitable disposition towards the guest or towards another student. Everybody will rattle out all that they know in the group discussion. Everybody. And he could immediately see the answer, from where the answer is coming. So this is what we want to do. The moment we know a solution, we want to jump and push it in somebody else's throat. Therefore, it does not behove to kill the sons of Dhritarashtra. How can we be happy by killing our own kinsmen? You will not kill. What about them? If you don't kill and you won't be happy if you kill, they are very happy kill you. He doesn't understand that. He ahimsa. He doesn't want to kill, right? So you would think it's ahimsa. What is ahimsa? The definition of ahimsa is any action which establishes dharma. Any action which establishes dharma is called ahimsa. Ahimsa is not non-violence. That's a wrong interpretation of ahimsa. It is never said like that. Not killing. In any scripture, it is not said you should not kill. No, meat, you should not eat meat. Nowhere in Hinduism it's said not to eat meat. Nowhere. You don't eat because you have empathy. But it's not a do or don't. So killing is not himsa. And non-killing is not ahimsa. Somebody slaps you here, give another cheek. No, that's not ahimsa. Wherever dharma is established, in whatever means, that is ahimsa. Here, how do you establish dharma? With what action do you have to establish dharma here?
By killing them.
Kill. 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 Kill is ahimsa. Can you believe that? Killing is ahimsa. Killing your own kith and kin is ahimsa. How? By killing the unrighteous people, you established righteousness in the society at large. If you do not kill the unrighteous, so if a terrorist is attacking Taj, you can't say ahimsa, let's capture him, don't kill him. There may be reason for capturing, you want to interrogate and all that. But let's say there's no such reason. No, ahimsa, don't kill. No, by killing, you reduce the menace. By reducing the menace, you're establishing peace and prosperity in the society at large by killing few. That is ahimsa. I did not know about this way of representing, understanding ahimsa before. Wherever dharma is established, dharma means it encompasses everyone, takes care of everyone. That is dharma. So kill is dharma. Ahimsa is killing. By killing, you're establishing, you're making sure that there is no himsa in the society. Imagine Duryodhana, Atkai, right? All 5 things he has and many more. If his nature is like that, how would he treat his people? अच्छी तरह से. Have you ever seen an evil emperor or evil dictator treating his people nicely? Where have you seen? Nowhere. So if he's treating his cousins like this, his own people like this, with indifference, how will he treat his people? His kingdom, in the people in the kingdom, they are not related to him. He will abuse. So you must get rid of that person. So yeah, but Arjuna, poor thing. Therefore, he's saying, Tasmat, you should not kill. 48.
यद्यप्येतेन पश्यन्ति लोभोपहतचेतसः कुलक्षयकृतं दोषं मित्रद्रोहे च पातकम् यद्यप्येतेन पश्यन्ति लोभोपहतचेतसः कुलक्षयकृतं दोषं मित्रद्रोहे च पातकम्.
Although these with intelligence, people who can think, overwhelmed by greed, see no evil in the destruction of the family and sin in treachery to friends. So, look at Arjuna, he's saying, I see all these things. Therefore, in the previous verse, he concluded, we should not kill. Huh? So, I will not kill, but why are they killing? Krishna, he is explaining to Krishna, na? Krishna, I will not kill because what? I see what pleasures are there in slaying the sons of Dhritarashtra? Sin will occur sin will occur if I kill these terrorists, he's saying, right? Desperados, Atatai, right? That's his logic. Hence, I will not kill them. Therefore, it's not good to kill them. But why are they killing? He's giving an explanation. Because of greed, he's saying. Although they know what is right and wrong, but greed has taken over. So they don't see evil in destruction of family, sin in the treachery to friends. 39.
Katham nanyasmavihi padasmanivartitum kulakshayakritam dosham prapashyadbhirjanardana Katham nanyyamasmavihi papadasmanivartitum kulakshayakritam dosham prapashyadbhirjanardana.
Poor thing, he's stuck in a loop, right? Because, see, first of all, one must kill a terrorist. Manu says, Vasishtha says, and Duryodhana fits all this bill, all the bill, every aspect of it. And then he says, O Janardana, O protector, we who clearly see evil in destruction of family, learn to turn away from that sin. Arey Bapre. Look at his analysis. It's totally warped. And then this is the problem. He's very confident in his analysis. That is the issue. The confidence is the issue. That's why, anybody who is confident in his views, you should be careful. 100% biased fellow. See, there are some gurus, to a certain particular set of students, they have to give that confidence. That's different. But at large, everybody, that's private. What they do is private, one-to-one. But at large, if you see somebody claiming that this is the way of life, This, hence God exists. This, God doesn't exist. I'm very sure. See, I saw a discussion between an atheist and a theist recently. Very, very interesting. And the theist has been blabbering about, like this, hence God is proved, cause, effect, and necessary cause, without a cause, and no. He's giving all this logic, English words and terminologies. And the atheist is also saying, no. Both are so confident. And I sat down and analyzed if their reasoning is good. And immediately I could see there's a flaw in the reasoning. But the confidence is overwhelming. And everybody else is clapping, whenever the theist is trying to prove the existence of God. Everybody's clapping. And when the atheist is saying, no, there is a fallacy in this, everybody's clapping. Both are confident. And both their logics are like problematic. Whereas when you see an expert doctor, expert mathematician, expert physicist, they will never declare. And I saw that. I saw a discussion between a physicist and another chemist, or I don't know. And they were talking about evolution. And that man has spent 60 years in his field, teaching at Caltech and teaching in Oxford and all that, It doesn't have to be people from foreigners. I'm just saying, I've seen many doctors here who are experts. And when you ask them, sir, these are the symptoms, what do you think is happening to me? Maybe, you could look at it like this. I'm not sure. Hey, bhai, you have spent 60 years in that. Everybody knows you in this city of Pune. And you're saying maybe you can look at it like this. It's not a fake humility. They just really know that they don't know, because there are 100 different factors to conclude to a conclusion, to come to a conclusion. And they understand, I've seen 10 factors. Yes, he's explaining. And I know another 10 factors. So 20 factors point to this. But there are another 80 factors I do not know. So maybe what you're saying is true. Maybe. He will never say, yes, take this medication and finish it off. Let's try this. And it was a beauty, because I saw this theist and atheist fighting over God. And I saw this physicist talking in a way it's like, maybe. Such a contrast. You could see such knowledge. It's like उसका दिमाग पूरा विजडम में है, इतना भारी है उसमें नॉलेज, तो वो कुछ भी कंक्लूड नहीं कर पाता. Not that they are not confident, they are 100% confident. More confident than the theist and the atheist. But then they can never declare that. Here, oh Janardana, why should not we, who clearly see evil in destruction? He's so clear. So we should not do this sin. What is sin? He has his own idea of sin. He thinks sin is in the action. Sin is not in the action. Sin is in the intention. So, yeah. If you and I can see this, Krishna is clearly seeing all these fallacies, but not a peep from him, not a word. Look at that man. Not a word. Beauty. 40. We chanted once. We need to finish. Okay. He is here. In the destruction of family, the immemorial religious rights of the family perish. Having lost spirituality, impiety indeed overcomes the entire family. So now he has heard all these things before. All these, at that time, everybody knew all these things. So he's connecting random things now. Destruction of family. Destruction of family happens because of killing a terrorist. That's what he means, right? He concluded that. How can it be? Come on. we can see it's like clearly off case. And first of all, tradition is not maintained. Uh, Tradition is maintained in the family itself. So it's called, there's a Sanskrit word, it's called Vriddha Vyavahara. Vriddha Vyavahara means from our ancestors it comes, our grandparents, like if an old person comes, we all stand up. Nobody has told us, no scripture has told us to stand up, right? But we stand up. It's a mark of respect. You पाँव छूते हैं, आजकल तो नी भी नहीं छूते, आधा ही, नो ऐसे वो भी एक्शन करते ऐसे डराते हैं कि मैं करूंगा and then they immediately elder will give you आशीर्वाद. Go touch the feet now, what's your big deal? These are all traditions, right? When you say namaste, somebody else will say namaste. It's tradition. In this tradition, so see, that's why India is incredible. I mean, you analyze Indian tradition, you understand. It is not based on a book. See, you destroy all the books. So many invasions have happened. They destroyed thousands and thousands of books. 1,000 years of invasion has happened. Have you ever seen any culture which has resisted 1,000 years of invasion? Thousands or 100 years of invasion? Immediately converted. Wherever you see, in the Aborigines, the Christianity came and wiped out the whole culture. Islam came, wiped out the whole culture. Buddhism came, wiped out the whole culture. Everywhere it has gone, it has wiped out the culture. In India, they couldn't do it. 1,000 years, they couldn't do it. 1,000 years, they cannot do it. It's not possible to do it. They are all like very vehemi. ये होगा, ऐसे हो रहा है. कुछ नहीं होने वाला. Why? Because it's ingrained in the tradition. It's not in the books. You burn down the books, the tradition speaks. Everything is in the tradition. So an Upanishadic secret is in the tradition. If you ask a city person, right, hey, where is God? Hey, I'm not sure if there's a proof of God, man. There's no God. What is God? You say. But if you go to a village, भगवान कहाँ है? What will they say? वो तो सर्वव्यापक है. This is Upanishadic statement, Ishavashamidagum sarvam yatkincha jagatyam jagat. He has not read Ishavasya Upanishad. But he's saying it's everywhere. Look at that. Like, this is tradition. We don't understand how strong is this culture. It is not based on one Shankaracharya. The Shankaracharyas may get wiped off. Doesn't matter. They may kill all this tradition. Nothing will happen to this tradition. It's ingrained. So, one more thing. You're struggling so much. If you ask the person in the city, you're struggling so much in the life, the city person will say, my boss, my wife, my husband. These are the reasons. If you go and ask a villager, you're struggling so much, what will he say? Bad karma, kismat mein hai. Purva janma mein kuch karma kiya hoga. That fellow has more knowledge than us. Isn't it? Cause effect. Because of some causes, your effect, you're feeling. So that innate intuitive wisdom he has got, we don't have. But, it will not go. That's what I'm saying. So many things are there, you do land puja. Why do you do land puja? This is, we can keep discussing this. You go, किसान पहले पूजा करता है, उसके बाद he'll start. क्यों पूजा करता है? माँ, I'm gonna now pierce you to plant seeds. I'm gonna walk on you. Just padasparshe kshamasvase. I'm putting my feet on you. Please, maaf kiji. This is tradition. So when by mistake you touch somebody else's feet, this what is this? This is all tradition. Arjuna is saying this tradition will be lost if you kill terrorists. You have to understand where is his logic coming from. And he's not a Buddhu, please. He is much more intelligent and much more accomplished than all of us put together. But at that moment, mind is gone for sixer. And then, one more thing. Men will be killed in the war, but the tradition is carried by the women. In any culture, tradition is carried by the women. That's why when they explain Ravana's Lanka in Ramayana, how bad is Ravana's Lanka? They couldn't explain it like, Ravana was this, Ravana was Atatahina, whatever. They didn't do that. They just explained it one way. They said in Ravana's empire, if you go in a walk, he had golden roads, it seems, right? That much prosperity was there. But the culture was so degraded, how when you're walking in the morning, you will see women drunk lying on the road. So if the women fall, that's the end of culture. See, that's a litmus test. So women carry the culture. So men die, but women are still there now. So all these things, he cannot understand this. Arjuna cannot understand. And if he doesn't kill Duryodhana, you think the culture will be established? He will destroy the culture. But if he kills Duryodhana and establishes Yudhishthira, Dharmaraja, culture will be maintained. So where is his logic? What is he seeing? He cannot correlate anything. That is what's happening next verse also. Onwards until the end of the chapter. Verse 40. 41.
प्रदुष्यन्ति कुलस्त्रियः स्त्रीषु दुष्टासु वार्ष्णेय जायते वर्णसङ्करः.
He mentions here, by the prevalence of impiety, O Krishna, the women of the family become corrupt. So women being corrupted, O Vrashneya, there arises admixture of caste. See, caste system, he doesn't understand properly. He thinks it's like based on birth and all that. So that's, he's correlating different things. Women being corrupt, O Vrashneya, there are intermixture of caste. How? Why? I do not understand that. Next verse. There's nothing much. He's just, there's no logic to it. And then confusion of caste indeed leads to destroy the family and the family to hell. Verily their ancestors fall, deprived of offering of rice and gall. I mean, you see, he has heard all these. He knows all these. So now he has to convince Krishna why he doesn't have to fight the war. So random things he is correlating. So he doesn't understand the philosophical background of all these. Why do you have to give pind and all those things? He doesn't understand. But he says we'll all go to hell. So he thinks hell is a place, heaven is a place. Like hell में जब frying होता है, heaven में मस्त freeing होता है. I don't know what he's thinking. Heaven and hell states of mind, right? There's no geographical place like that. But he thinks like that. So वो जो women का होता है तो confusion हो जाता है. Confusion से family destroy हो जाता है. Family destroy होता है, family hell में जाता है. Why would a family go to hell? Because there is confusion. You and I will go to hell because of our karma, not because of killing a terrorist. Arey, come on. When I read this, I was like, what is he trying to do? Like, where is the connections? If somebody finds connection in this, you disconnect with that fellow. There's no connections. deprived of offering rice and ball water. Hey, Baba, let's go, finish it.
उत्साद्यन्ते जातिधर्माः कुलधर्माश्च शाश्वताः.
By these misdeeds of destroyers of family that causes admixture of castes, the eternal religious rights of castes and families are destroyed. Again, he's repeating the same thing. Next.
उत्सन्नकुलधर्माणां मनुष्याणां जनार्दन नरके नियतं वासः भवतीत्यनुशुश्रुमा.
We have heard, O Janardana, that men who have lost their family religious right dwell in hell for an indefinite period. I mean, we have heard. अच्छा, nicely कृष्णा को include कर दिया. ये किसने बोला? ये कहाँ लिखा है? किस स्मृति में लिखा है? कौन से उपनिषद में लिखा है? कौन से वेदास में लिखा है कि ओ जनार्दना, men who have lost their family religious rights. अरे, religious rights you may do or not do. Right? Religious rights are there. These are all rituals. A person may do rituals or not. Ramana Maharshi never did one ritual. Later on, he must have forced him to do. But many of these, did Kabir ever did rituals? No, just because you don't do rituals, you'll go to hell. ये क्या है connection? And that too indefinite period. Indefinite. Time frame नहीं है. Time frame is always because your papas will have the effect in a time frame, right? This much content of, let's say I'm giving arbitrary, this much content of papa you did, 100 actions of papa will give you 100 actions of agitation or hell. After that, khatam, na? You'll back to square one. Indefinite. Next.
अहो बतमः
Oh, sorry. What?
यद्राज्यसुखलोभेन हन्तुं स्वजनमुद्यताः
Next.
यदि मामप्रतीकारम् अशस्त्रं शस्त्रपाणयः आर्तराष्ट्रारणे हन्त्युः तन्मे क्षेमतरं भवेत्.
What are you saying? Alas, we are involved indeed to commit a great sin by preparing to slay our own kinsmen for the greed of pleasure of kingdom. Greed किसको था? Previous verse में क्या बोला था अर्जुना? हम लोग तो नहीं कर रहे हैं, मगर दुर्योधना वो लोग क्यों कर रहे हैं?
They have greed.
They have greed. Now what is he saying?
He's saying that we have greed
We
now.
have greed. Arey? Before he said, I don't have greed. I
They have.
understand the logic. Hence, I don't want to fight. But now he's saying, alas, we are involved in this great because of greed. Krishna also. Krishna का kingdom ही नहीं है. We are involved indeed to commit a great sin by preparing to slay our own kinsmen for the greed and pleasure of kingdom.
Like how you had said last time, no, Ki, we always include the other person for support. Though I know like it's like I'm not 100% sure, but by including him, I'll become 100% sure.
हाँ, मुझे वो कमिटमेंट मिलता है ना साइड में से.
Yeah.
तो ठीक है, तू कर, मैं हूं ना, तू कर. अरे यार, you know what, मेरे को ये करना है, मगर पता नहीं तू आएगा. हाँ, अच्छा करते.
So I get double motivated to do it.
है ना, partner in crime.
Partner in crime, right?
And then 46, if the sons of Dhritarashtra armed with weapons should slay me unarmed and unresisting in battle, that would be better for me. अरे भाई, मुझे मार दो, he's saying. मुझे मार दो। ठीक है, ठीक है, लेट्स से विल टेक दिस आर्ग्यूमेंट, ओके, अर्जुना को मार दिया, क्या हो गया? वॉर रुक गया? यू थिंक दुर्योधन चुप बैठेगा? शांति से बैठेगा? अर्जुना को किल करने के बाद क्या करेगा दुर्योधन? चुन चुन के एक एक पांडव को मारेगा, और जो भी उनको सपोर्ट किया है। Arjuna is lost in his emotions, speaking gibberish,
His mind is fully deluded.
fully gone. There's a chasm of logic, gone. Huge chasm. So it's the same thing in the poem, The Pond, you remember that poem, The Pond? My beak, so the chick says, I want to, also, the mother chick says, don't jump into the pond. Though the ducklings are doing, having fun, you are not supposed to. But the chick, after the mom goes, the chick is reasoning. My beak is pointed, though my beak is pointed and their beak is round. Is that any reason for me to be drowned? Is it a reason? No, it's not a reason to be drowned.
So I should jump.
But that is not the reasoning you must give to jump or not. बीक का क्या है? कुछ संबंध ही नहीं है स्विमिंग का.
It's like taking it very literally.
हाँ, देखा ना, अभी अर्जुना का भी वही हो रहा है, पूरा डिस्कनेक्ट हो गया है. Hence, verse 47.
Sanjaya uvacha evamuktva Arjuna sankhye rathopastha upavishan visrajya sasharam chaham shoka samvigna manasaha.
Arjuna stopped. Thank God. Now we can listen to Krishna Bhagavan. Now, thank God he stopped. So we should do a big namaskar to Arjuna. Thank you. Now we are so excited to listen to Krishna. And then before that, Sanjay is coming. Sanjay said, having spoken thus in the battlefield, Arjuna sat down in the seat of the chariot, casting away his bow and arrow, with mind distressed with sorrow, totally incapacitated. Now nothing else to say. All the logic he has given, it's not logic. Krishna knows everything, and he is listening. He is listening. Now, interesting. What is he thinking, Krishna? Very interesting. Is he smiling? Is he looking at him with a sympathy? Like, what is going on in Krishna's mind? He knows his friend, he knows the situation, he knows the solution, but he's not eager to give it. That's wisdom. That's wisdom. You have that content of knowledge to fix anything, but you're not eager to give it. You really want to help that person. You want to wait. Krishna is so full of empathy. You don't understand that. It's
More than empathy, it is patience.
patience. Patience आता है because of empathy, na.
Okay.
He has got such love for his friend. He has got such love for all of us. So he waits. Please, khatam karo. ठीक है. You tell what you want to say. Okay, I can help you. I know that. In the remains chapter 2, you will see he has got a small smile on his face. Smile as though, and that smile kind of conveys so many things. We'll come to that. So Arjuna has said 47 verses ke baad, he said, okay, I'm done. So we will chant the last verse and then the first verse. Chapter 1, verse 1.
Sattva iti Srimad Bhagavad Gita Upanishadsu ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे अर्जुनविषादयोगो नाम प्रथमोऽध्यायः।
As a mark of that we have not finished with anything, that we are just starting the chapter, we have not completed anything, we have not learned so many things. We want to learn, we chant chapter 1, verse 1 again, starting with the chapter.
प्रथमोऽध्यायः। धृतराष्ट्र उवाच धर्मक्षेत्रे कुरुक्षेत्रे समवेतायुयुत्सवः मामकाः पाण्डवाश्चैव किमकुर्वत सञ्जय।
Okay, so we will start chapter 2 at Ashaji's place. We can start. So I think Avantika just messaged me yesterday that she has a flight at 9:45. She has to catch. So maybe we can have a class at 8:30 if it's possible, or 8:45. Is that okay, Ashaji?
Okay, fine.
9:30, 8:45.
Fine.
Right? Is that okay with Lali ji and all that? She can make
Okay,
it
sir.
in the morning? Okay. ठीक है, so 8:45 we'll start the class. ठीक है? ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। हरि ओम।
Thank you, sir. Hari Om.